Alright, hey guys, this is the Bearded Minister again for the second video of the day. Um, in my first video I did a solid review, I feel, of the Bay Rum Grave Before Shave beard oil. And like I said, it's a great smelling product, very sweet, very light scented. In my mind, it's a very light scented oil. And it's great for if you want to just go out for a short period of time, at least for my beard. And like I said in the previous video, um, it may not be a product that you enjoy. I've had other products that have lasted longer on my beard, but there's plenty of beards out there that highly recommend this, and it has a very big following. So Wayne, who's the creator, he's the head guy of Grave Before Shave, he did a great job. He has some also awesome scents, and I would also highly recommend the Fisticuffs Mustache Wax. That's what I used when I first started doing the handlebar mustache with this lovely mustache. Now I make my own mustache wax, and but I'm certainly open to trying more mustache waxes. In fact, I look forward to getting enough money together to get some Firehouse, because I know Matt Cox really loves that stuff, and that stuff is, in his mind, like the best mustache wax he's ever had. But this video is not for that. In fact, the video that I have today is centering around the questions that I got about short beards. So let me quick pull that up here. I know my brother, who has a beard. He has a short beard, and his beard, because of his profession, and this is a lot of where a lot of guys are with their beards, they can't grow, a nice big beard because of their profession. I'm lucky enough to be a teacher at now a charter school that doesn't really mind it. In fact, they like to give me a little bit of a hard time or joking around. They love the beard. They enjoy it. In fact, we're doing Movember at our work. All right, so I got it now. Here we go. The question that my brother has is how to shape a beard and regular maintenance. Natural products like coconut oil, maybe, and how to wash a beard. So let's take this apart for a second. Oh, and then the other one is how to trim a beard and shape it. And first-time beards don't always come full and even. So how do we do that? All right, so a lot of it has to do with maintenance. And so let's first break down the coconut oil. That's an easy topic. Coconut oil, from what I have researched, is not hypoallergenic. So if that's something that's a stumbling block for you, I would suggest not doing that. I do a little bit of coconut oil in a pinch to get the hairs, not necessarily the skin, because I've found that, yes, coconut oil is a great smelling and a great carrier oil. The problem is that it tends to clog pores, and not just me. It's other people I've seen and heard of. They've had some problems with coconut oil. Coconut oil is in a fair amount of beard products, but if you use just straight out coconut oil, it can, not in all cases, it can though clog the pores, which can cause some skin problems, which can cause some beard problems. Especially when you're like itching your beard. If you itch your beard aggressively, then you're causing trauma to the hair. And when you get done itching and just rubbing it and grinding the skin, you can see hairs come off on your fingers. All right, that's not what you want to have happen. You want to have healthy skin so that the way the hair can grow. So coconut oil is great if you are in a pinch and you use very small amount. Like when I go to use it, I literally take the smallest amount possible I can, or even I just take my hand, like one of my fingers, and I just dab it. I just go like this, right in, and then I rub it, and then I do the hair. Okay, and that works really great for when you have a bigger beard. It's a little harder when you have a shorter beard. Now let's talk about shaping. I don't do a lot of shaping. This beard has not seen a pair of scissors in 2 years. Now, a lot of people will go, wow, 2 years of growth and you've only grown that much? Yes. Genetically, people grow hair at different times. Sometimes it stops for a while and then it grows again, and then it stops and then it grows again. And it all depends on your genetics, as well as the diet, stress levels, sleep, and a lot of different things. So I just, as in the words of, I'm paraphrasing Matt Cox because I'm a big fan of his. He's a great guy. You just got to rock what you're given. You just got to go with what you're given with. And so, my beard may not grow as long as everyone's, or may not grow as fast as everyone's. But nonetheless, I grow it for a great cause, and I don't really care. So, shaping is all about what you personally like, what you really want. Some people want, and what they like to see, is a nice round beard. So what they'll do is they will cut with a pair of scissors, and they'll trim that shape. Now, how I get, for example, like my sideburns, this was a huge issue the last haircut that I had, because I went all the way down with no guard on the trimmers, on the little clippers. And so what I had to do is, with this one, I literally stopped at a certain height at my ear, and I gauged it where certain parts of my ear were. And that's a good way for if you get a bigger beard, and when you just can't do what I do, where you just can't stop the beard. For people who have longer hair on their head or on their beard, let's say they have a shorter beard and they'd want to fade it, the best thing I would do is I would take a comb, and I would, let's use this pen as a comb, because I don't have my comb with me right now. What I would do is I would comb up. Now, why comb up? Well, here's the deal. When you comb up, you're going to see where you're going to cut. The Beard Baron, he has a video specifically for this type of thing, and this is where I got it from. Was if you comb up, take a pair of scissors, sharp pair of scissors. You don't want a dull pair of scissors. You want to make a nice, quick, sharp cut, so that way the hair is treated really well. And so you make the cut along there. If you've ever heard of the saying, measure twice, cut once, they're not joking with your beard. The biggest mistake you can do with your beard is just go crazy on it. I remember the first time I trimmed my beard. That was such a long time ago, but at least it feels like it to me. It was like an hour-long process, and I was trying to get things going this way. I was trying to get things going to the side, to the bottom, to the sides, and how does this work, and everything like that. Literally, this is what I do. I cut a small amount that I feel confident in. If you don't feel confident 100% that what you're doing is what you want to do, don't do it. Take a nap. Come back at it tomorrow. Even if it looks like garbage, even if your beard and your hair don't match up, you're going to thank yourself if you just start hacking at it and then you just go, man, I messed it up, and then you shave it all off or you trim it all off. That's not what you want to do with a beard. If you're going to grow it big like that, I would definitely not do that. Now, if you want to keep it tight, I would definitely suggest you want to keep it a uniform length. Treat it like your hair. Get a pair of clippers, put a guard on that you like, and go to town. But when it comes to this, it's an old-fashioned fading technique that people use, where all you do is you take the comb and you just clip it. That's all you do. And you just go up to where you want. And now the reason why you comb up again is to see where you're actually going to cut. Because if you cut here without combing it up, you're going to cut off a huge part of your beard, when it comes to the sideburns at least. And the least attractive thing you could do with your beard is simply cut a huge hunk out of it. And you're going to hate it, and you're going to be like, I'm never growing a beard again, and you're just going to shave it all off, and that'll be done. So measure twice, cut once, take your time. And if you want to do it yourself, then get a pair of clippers. If you want to do it that way, do it that way. If you want to just take a pair of scissors and just shape it with a pair of scissors like you would anything else, a plant for that matter, I don't know. Go right ahead. Do that way. That's really the only maintenance-y type stuff that you should do. Now, let's talk about full beards. When it comes in uneven, I should say. When it comes in uneven, just let it grow. Just let it grow. I see a lot of people, they have different places where the hair kind of grows. There's a good line right there. Sometimes people have that. Sometimes it goes up. Sometimes it goes down. It all depends on where your hair likes to grow. Some people say that they can't grow a beard because it's patchy. I would say try it. Just try it. Just grow it. Just grow a beard. Because there are some times where this came in full right here for me, and now it isn't coming in full. It kind of is like a bald spot in my beard. And I don't touch it. It's really weird. But sometimes stuff like that happens, and you just kind of have to go with it. A beard is a thing where you just let it go and you trim it if you want. Some people trim their mustache. I don't trim my mustache. You know, I just let it. I literally let it grow all natural. So just do what you want. Just trim it the way you want. Take your time. And if it doesn't come in even, then trim it up to where you think it looks good. It's again, it doesn't matter what other people think. I've had a lot of people say, "Well, you're a teacher, and why are you having a beard? That doesn't look professional." It's what I want to do. It's exactly what I want to do. And if people tell me otherwise, besides my HR director or people that actually evaluate me, it doesn't matter because I'm comfortable with it. And if they don't like it, too bad. They don't have to. It's on my face. It's not on theirs. So take your time with beard growth. Take your time with cutting it. And hey, if you want to buy a good beard oil, this isn't that bad. I would recommend it. Once again, this is the first company I bought from, and they have not done me wrong. Oh, and I forgot about washing the beard. Take your time, and I would suggest low sulfate soaps. I use pine tar soap, Grandpa's pine tar soap. That's like that's like the biggest one that I've used. And I will have a video later on in the series about your own beard oil. I'll show you how to make your own beard oil. I'll show you how I make my own beard butter, maybe. And I'll even show you how to do your own shampoo. It's a combination of Dr. Bronner's and some other ingredients. So this video has gone on long enough, and you probably are sick and tired of hearing my voice. So if you have any more questions, just message me or put it on the Bearded Minister Facebook page. I will check that all the time. And if you want to get married or renew your vows, we do have that available still in Ohio. As a matter of fact, Sue Sears, I love you, Sue, you're amazing. She is officially licensed. She's officially ready to go, and she'll be more than glad to do any vow renewals, or if you want to get married for the first time, I highly suggest it. It's a great life. I'm married. It's great. So, and if you're in New York, just let me know. I'm in Rochester, New York, and if you want to get married in New York, and you live in New York, and it's legal, which all marriage is legal. I don't know why I said that, but if you want to, I'm your guy. It's all for a good cause. When you get married by me, I donate almost all of the fee to the Amyloidosis Foundation. I keep a little bit to get the travel cost, and that's it. It's just to get just a little bit for travel cost, like $10. Everything else is completely go to charity, and then that's it. That's all you got to do. So hit me up at the Bearded Minister Facebook page, or you can hit me up on Instagram, which is at BeardedMinister15, or Twitter, which I found out is at BeardMinister15, not bearded, Beard Minister. So until next time, we will start looking at the vintage beard company. Until next time, beard strong and have fun.